everybody, my name is Master Chief 3458 and welcome back to Hellfire Industries Season 1. As you can see, we are moving our Behemoth to engage a Honey Badger light destroyer that has found itself into high orbit above Kerbin. I'm going to skip most of this maneuver as it was extremely laggy and took an extremely long time. So we're going to pull ourselves up into an orbit, and we're actually going right over the KSC, which is kind of cool if you think about it. So yeah, this Dreadnought is, I like to think of this as unbeatable because before I've started the series, I've tested countless different weapons against this Dreadnought's armor, and it does not like to break. So I like to think of it as unbeatable, but nevertheless, it's still probably beatable. Anyways, we moved ourselves into the orbit and are now in range that we can see the icon. I've done this completely without targeting it, so I'm just going to target it now for the rest of the maneuver, simply because I do not have much time. I have a radio cloak on, so they don't see us coming, or at least I don't think so. First off, we're going to fire a torpedo. Standard. It's long range, meant for shooting targets up to 70 kilometers away, as long as you can serve monoprop. It's equipped with RTGs for, again, it's long range, and it's high velocity. So let's hopefully disable this carrier or destroyer on our first attempt. And for some reason, I go backwards, and you can see the camera clips through the Dreadnought there. Anyways, it's about 10 kilometers or 11 kilometers away. It's no big deal. So I'm just making adjustments as I go because I want to hit their mass relay. Those ships have mass relays inspired by another YouTuber. And the reason being is they like to fling debris at us going at above Kerbin's velocity for orbital velocity. So it's kind of important that we take it out. And here we go. Yes! That was a hit. Yes, and we took out their left mass relay. That's good. Alright, so our next move, we're firing another torpedo straight from the Behemoth. They've moved in to about 300 meters away from us, so I'm going to pull this in, close range. Let's hope we can do some damage. Okay, looking good, and... oh, damn it! Alright, I'm done playing around with these guys. I'm arming our Armbraeus cannon, and we're going to cut this ship straight in half as it glides past us. Alright, as soon as it goes into the green, opening fire. Firing on target. Hit. Target survived. Preparing second shot. Firing. Firing FBF 2. Hit. Target destroyed. Yep, looks like that's one more battle. One for us. Alright. I'm going to put the Dreadnought in a higher orbit, but if you notice, our warheads got hit, so I had to eject the first set, which is kind of unfortunate. I was hoping the nose cones on the front two always do more damage than those in the back, so downside for us. But the Augustus doesn't have any weapons left on it apart from a guided SRB it had in its hangar, but that had to be guided from the bridge on the back of the ship, and since the ship was just separated in half, well, you know, it wasn't able. They didn't have any Kerbals in there apparently. I would have thought it would be fully crewed up, like our Behemoth is. I keep calling it a Behemoth, but it's a Dreadnought. Behemoth's just its name. Alright. So I'm not going to skip the maneuver to the Mun, simply because I just want to prove to everyone that I am doing this legitimately. I do have HyperEdit installed, but I'm not using it in this series at all. So, we're almost there. It's, my editing software for me is freezing up a bit. I don't know how it is for you guys, and I hope that'll fix itself in a second. Going back on my word before, I decided to skip the rest of that maneuver, sheerly because it took about 15 minutes to get the rest in, and even by speeding it up, I could not fit that into the video. I am sorry. Anyways, we've got the Behemoth in an orbit just higher than their assault carriers, and now it's time to get Destiny's Edge up there. Destiny's Edge is, of course, our flagship, although I do not think it will be for long. My apologies for the lag you're seeing here. That was because I had to speed this clip up so much, it kind of seems like the lag has taken over, but don't worry, it'll only go for about 13 minutes, 15 seconds, so you should not have to worry for that long. I'm aware of it. Anyways, I don't think Destiny's Edge is going to be our flagship for long. I'm thinking of replacing it due to the fact that there are several design errors that I made while making the Mark III. The Mark III was supposed to be better than the Mark II in every way, but I, of course, did not make that. Well, I was hasty and forgot to add several things, such as a reloadable docking port on the end for the SRB missiles. So after that pair is gone, we don't have another pair. Also more docking ports to dock with other ships, of course. They're called docking ports. Alright, so that's maneuver done. We are now diving in to rendezvous with the Nelson and hopefully destroy it. And oh god. I'm looking at this lag and it's like, oh my god, really? Again, my apologies. I did not realize how long this would be going on for. Alright. So it should sort itself out now. I'm sorry about that again. Alright, anyways, we're rendezvousing with the Nelson. It's a quick burn. It's nothing too serious. Though we are running at about half our normal fuel, so it should be going a bit faster now. It's always good, you know? Anyways, we are now in range. we're going to charge the ship itself and any fighters it has. I think I can see one coming out of the hangar now. And with that, one thing decides another. I was aiming for their fighter when I fired off that torpedo, but doing damage to the carrier I guess is good. It did look like it bounced off, but it did smack a plate inside, and it did do damage inside the hangar, so that was good. They don't have any fighters left, from what I can tell. I do have to say that all the paranoia and fear that's going on around the Kerbals at the KSC lately has mostly been for nothing so far. They haven't been that much of a threat to us whatsoever, and it's not really worth it, but we're Hellfire Industries. We are the defenders of Kerbal kind. We protect ourselves from those who would seek to destroy us all. We are the vanguard. If you want to get to our Kerbals, you have to get past us. And this, my friends, is a true battleship's firepower. Witness Hellfire's peak weaponry. Okay, I'm just parking up Destiny's Edge near the Dreadnought. We got off a bit of an ecliptical orbit, so I just got us back on that ecliptic. Um, it's just time to reorganize. Oh no. New contact. But going fast. Brace for impact!